open field. Thousands of cars as far as the eye can see. Wow, welcome back. We are live at 5:15. The vehicles were all damaged during the storm.
And now there's new concern. Whatever's leaking off of those cars could pose a threat to our drinking water. News 12 Long Island's Antoinette Biordi explains.
As seen from Chopper 12, more than 10,000 different cars are parked here, but all of them have one thing in common. They've all been damaged by Superstorm Sandy. About 30 cars an hour are being dropped off at EpCal, the Enterprise Park at Calverton. The cars are being placed on this old runway that hasn't been used since the 1990s. Town Supervisor Sean Walter says the town will make close to $1 million by renting this space for 6 months to a company that will eventually auction off the vehicles.
I don't see a downside to this at all, so the fact that we're getting some use out of this is just really phenomenal.
But environmentalists like Dick Amper from the Barrens Society don't agree. He says when it rains, oil and other chemicals from the cars could run off into the ground and into our water system.
If you had to think of the worst possible place to store junk cars, this would be it.
Amper says just a few football fields away in the same area, another 40 acres that are privately owned are also being used for the same purpose. But he says this is worse. Amper says Long Island's drinking water system is located just 80 feet underground, and he worries that this could lead to disaster. The salvage auction company Copart that's putting these cars in this location says that each time a car comes through, they actually test it to see if there are any spills or leaks. Environmentalists say that just doesn't cut it.
Until the cars are gone, we're not going to know what came out of them and into the ground, and by then it's too late.
In Calverton, Antoinette Biordi, News 12, Long Island.
Well, the Barrens Society says if the state or town doesn't act to remedy this situation, they are considering legal action to have the cars removed.